Welcome to Tim's Leetcode Challenge. This question's called Baseball Game. You are keeping score for a baseball game with strange rules. The game consists of several rounds where the scores of past rounds may affect the future round scores. At the beginning of the game, you start with an empty record. You are given a list of strings ops, where ops I is the ith operation, and you must apply to the record and is one of the following. An integer x, where we record a new score of x. It's either a plus, where we record a new score that is the sum of the previous two scores. It is guaranteed there will always be two previous scores. D, record a new score that is double the previous score. It is guaranteed there will always be a previous score. And C, invalidate the previous score, removing it from the record. It is guaranteed there will always be a previous score. At the very end, we want to return the sum of all the scores on the record. So immediately, we know we want to store the previous information. We want to be able to pop it off. So what's the best data structure for that? It's going to be a stack, right? And really, there's nothing complicated here. We just need to write a if-else statements, and do exactly what they asked us to do. So I think that's why it's an easy. I also think that's why it's so downvoted. I guess people thought it was just too easy and kind of a waste of time. But regardless, I don't think it's a waste of time. I think it's important to go over these easy ones as well. Let's go ahead and try. So we'll call it for O in ops. What are we going to do? Well, there's four possibilities, right? So we'll start with the plus. We'll say if O is equal to plus, what do we want to do? We want to take, let's see, the previous two scores and add that to our stack, right? So, okay, let's take our stack, append the previous two scores. So we want to take the stack -1 plus the stack, and we know there'll be two previous scores. Always, it's guaranteed, and that should be it there. Else, if O equals, let's see, D, then we want double that previous score. So we can just take our append, take stack -1, and we'll double it, multiply it by 2. Otherwise, else if O equals C, we want to invalidate the previous score, so we want to pop the thing at the very top of the stack, right? Finally, everything else should be just numbers, but remember these are strings. So we're going to take our stack, and we're going to append an integer version of whatever this O is. All right, so after that, just return the sum of the stack, and that should be it. Let's make sure this works. Looks like that's working. And that's it. So that's going to be O of n time complexity. Technically, it's 2n, but whatever. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to add here. So maybe you think this is a waste of time, but personally, I think it's always good to get these reps in. So, all right, thanks for watching my channel. Remember, do not trust me. I know nothing.